In the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Yes. So on behalf of my students and the university, of course, we want to say a big thank you once again to Dr. Ben Ocra. As we rightly stated, this is the first of its kind, and with this launch, we also want to give our commitment to you that we will ensure that the good thoughts you've had with our student leaders to bring this here, we will ensure that those thoughts are brought to fruition. So on behalf of Student Affairs and the university, I want to say thank you once again, and that we will ensure that we benefit from this fund by contributing as much as we can. Thank you once again.
Please, you can do it better for them. It is officially launched.
A united effort driven by the university community, supported by external partners, will create a resilient, supportive, and inclusive academic environment where no student is left behind. So I call on you and also on all of us to support this initiative. Thank you, and let us build this legacy together.
On this note, I want to say a big thank you to Dr. Ben and the team. We are ready to work with you.
I believe that we are all here because in one way or the other we understand the act of philanthropy, and we understand that students in the university, most definitely from among us, some are unable to pay their school fees, others accommodation, others food, and it's so much disheartening, so sad, so much so that some people miss classes, others are unable to continue education. It is from the benevolence of the Ghana Philanthropy Fund that today we are here to launch a part of it in UCC, aiming for a collaboration with the SRC to ensure that we are able to extend help to our students that are not able to pay their fees, academic fees, school fees, hostel, food, and all of that. It might sound too strange to some of you, but to some people, how to live on daily bread is a problem. So today, as we are here, on behalf of the SRC president and the entire executive body of the SRC and management, I warmly welcome you all to the Campus Trust Fund, the first of its kind to happen in UCC, and I do hope that you have a wonderful one. Thank you so much, and you are warmly welcome.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rahina.
Quite a pleasure to be part of this occasion. For me to see that there's a philanthropy fund being set up for students. I came in a bit late, but before I go on, let me take the privilege of standing on the already exec protocol. Our father, the Dean Prof. Park, we keep meeting on the same platform because when it comes to student welfare, he has it at heart. Dr. Ben, nice to meet you. Okay, so in Dr. Ben's speech, he mentioned that this is not for tuition, which means that it is going to fix one of the gaps that we have with the Student Financial Support Office. UCC scholarship, which we manage, is for the payment of tuition fees. And after you pay the fees, you realize that there is so much more, I repeat, so much more that a needy student will need to survive on campus. If you even take accommodation out, no coffee, that is also another hurdle students need to overcome. So thank you really for introducing this, and I know students would actually patronize genuinely. I would explain. It is very necessary for us to sustain the integrity of every fund that is available to support needy students on campus. If you know your circumstances is not dire and you have options, the advice is that you resort to those ones, because we have students among us who don't have anyone and anything. They are there. If you don't believe me, it means you are not part. But they exist. So if you know someone in that condition, this is the news you can share. Let the person understand that we now have the Campus Philanthropy Fund, and I know after this launching it will be open, and through the SRC you will receive the information you need in order to access it. Thank you once again. Before I go, I would want to show my appreciation, especially to the SRC executive. Dean was not being diplomatic when he complimented what you've done with the administration. Everything you've done so far, we've seen that it is really student-centered. So let's do it again for your executives. Yes. And let's also do it for Dr. Ben. UCC, we always first, so I'm not surprised you are doing your first lunch here. Thank you once again.
Good. So please tap your neighbor and say, hope is finally here. Hope is finally here. Hope is finally here. Hope is finally here. Yes, hope is indeed here. We are so grateful to the organizers, to our Dean of Students, to our mommy from the Student Financial Support Unit, and then the SRC executives in particular. We are so grateful for your selfless leadership. Keeping this and the whole students' body at heart is not something we take for granted. May the good Lord bless you and bless you. So before we close this chapter, we have some JCRC reps here, and the university is a very big community. The SRC works through the JCRC. So we have some JCRC reps here who would give us some short solidarity message, something they will say to us, and then from here they will carry the good message to their affiliates as well. So we call on the Kesley Hayford treasurer, the money man, to give us a short solidarity message.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I will actually give the utmost gratitude to our dignities on the seat over here, our father, and then all Nana, and then our mother as well. We thank you for launching this initiative. Once again, as students, we do recognize the fact that most of our colleagues are unable to have the financial means to actually proceed with their educational support. However, we believe that this is actually going to go a long way to support them. As a student leader, as the GCRC treasurer for Campus Hall, I've had an engagement with most of the athletes, and then I could attest to the fact that they are not really finding life easy. It's not easy at all. As we speak now, there are about 30% of the athletes who are still in the house, all because they are burdened on how they are going to pay the accommodation fees, how they are going to pay the academic year fees as well. And I don't know whether this platform would actually help. maybe the duration of the vacation, sometimes it doesn't favor people who goes out to struggle and then they have to, gather money and come. As it stands now, people come and go all because of school fees. But then we are so much appreciative. We noticed recently the deadline of the registration of courses was also extended, and I think that would also give time for our people to also be able to do this. So we appreciate you much for that.
That in all you're getting, be educated, because wherever you find yourself, you will become the agent of change. Thank you so much, Nana. We have to do this short call and response. Those of you who are late, we had something doing, and then here you say the Campus Philanthropy Fund, and then you respond, it is here to stay. Are we good? If we are all to say the Campus Philanthropy, things will happen. So I will say the Campus Philanthropy Fund, and you will respond, it is here to stay. Say that one before we start. Practice. It is here to stay. Let's go. It is here to stay. Okay, so please, camera people, videographers, capture this moment for us. We need it. So please, let's go. Campus Philanthropy Fund, UCC. Campus Philanthropy Fund, UCC. Good, indeed it is here to stay. So at this very juncture, I'll call on the SRC President, His Excellency in team, to give us the vote of thanks and a short message.
Thank you. Established protocols. I was so happy seeing this number success, and so on behalf of myself and the entire executive body, we want to say a very big thank you for making this program a success. To you, our father, we call the dean our father. Thank you so much. Can we clap for our dean? Can we clap for our dean? I think Professor Apark has been a father, not to just myself, but to everybody that knocks at his office. Yesterday, even about 7:30, we were still in his office, and he was ever ready to beat us. Prof, we love you, and it's not just a speech, we mean it, and thank you for what you are doing for us as well. To Dr. Grace Mensah, oh my goodness, I've known Dr. Grace for so many years. For you that are partakers of STUSO, she is the head of STUSO, but she has been the head of STUSO for so many years, and thank you so much for being here. Your guidance, your advice, your tutelage has made some of us who we are, and we will never forget. Thank you so much. And to Dr. Benjamin Ocra, oh my goodness, can we clap for Dr. Benjamin Ocra? God bless you so much. So on that note, Doctor, I want to say a very big thank you to Miss Sandy and to Miss Silvana. Thank you for hosting this program. To all the executives, Wahina, Debbie, Mimi, Jenny, Dente, and to all the committees, appointees, God bless you for making this a success. We want to say we love you, we trust in your service as you have started selflessly serving the interests of the student, and we really appreciate that. Lastly, we'll say a very big thank you to God. We can never forget him. He made this successful, and we thank God for his grace that he has bestowed upon us. To the student populace, thank you so much.